Good morning or good evening whenever you watch this. Today is our Thursday class. Oh no, what do I say? It's our Tuesday class. Time is falling away. I have no concept of time. Today I'm going to do a little bit longer reading first, then we'll do some of our practice and I'll finish with a shorter reading. And there's been a lot of response about the plank challenge. Everyone loves it. We are moving forward. We're on day 26 and I've revised that chart. I think we're going to end it at 2 minutes, continue for the rest of the month. And then we'll be switching to another pose that we can work on holding that long. The other thing we could work on is doing the half plank, building our tolerance up. I want to work, the whole point of the pose isn't to become like these crazy big abs, but it's just to look at building tolerance to something. Sometimes I'm a softie, I give in too quickly when I'm uncomfortable instead of persevering through it. And so being able to hold a plank now 2 minutes is amazing when you figure we started at 10-20 seconds. So we might do it with a downward dog. So today's reading is a place for worries, a surrender box. There are times when our mind grows too full. Our heads become so crowded with our to-do lists, worries, plans, dreams that we don't have room to think. And in Buddhism and meditation, this is referred to as monkey mind, very busy. We may believe that we are somehow taking care of our desires and concerns by keeping them at the forefront of our minds. In maintaining our mental whole in every detail, we actually delay the realization of our dreams and the resolution of our worries because we don't let them go. We give them way too much attention. Think about it if you kept your tax return files from every single year in your top drawer, so that every time you went to get to your underwear or your jewelry, they were staring at you, piling up higher and higher. No, we tend to put them away in another room, out of sight, out of mind, save them as long as you need to, but they don't need to be in the forefront. At such times, we might want to use a surrender box. A surrender box allows us to let go of our concerns and desires so that the universe can take care of them for us. They don't go away, but they're just not in the forefront. We write down what we want or need to happen and then place the note into a box. By doing so, we're taking action and letting the universe know that we need help and we're willing to surrender our feelings. We give ourselves permission not to be concerned with a particular problem any longer and to trust that the universe is taking care of it. You might even want to actually build this physical box or take like an old, really pretty gift box and decorate it. Keep it in a special place in a sacred container for your worries and desires. So instead of it being a mental thing, maybe you actually physically write them down and place them in this box. By letting go of them and dropping them into your box, you're giving the burden to a higher power, the universe or God. Once you do, you free your mind so you can be fully present in each moment. And similar to that, I have heard that you should keep a little booklet or a piece of paper beside your bed so that when you cannot go to sleep, you write down the things that are mentally weighing down on you, so that quite often when they're physically off your mind and your body and they're written down, you're not worried you're going to forget them. That's why we make grocery lists. Surrendering our fears and concerns and placing them in the hands of someone higher than us does not mean that we have given up or we've been defeated. Instead, we're releasing the realization of our desires and our resolutions and our worries, and we're no longer concerning ourselves with their outcomes. It's always fun to go back and pull out the slips of paper of the box once your requests have been granted or your life has moved on. And it's amazing how quickly problems go away and dreams come true when we finally let go and allow higher power or the universe or God to help us. So today, I'm lucky I'm in a nice cool basement. Windows are wide open. I see the curtains billowing. This is my kind of living. My husband's more of an AC person, so that's a constant battle I know in a lot of relationships. So let's come on to tabletop for a moment. Palms the width of your shoulders, knees under your hips. I'm just going to gently come forward and back. And I can feel the pressure on my wrists. I'm waking up that weight-bearing sensation on my fingers, my knuckles, my wrists. I'm going to come back, give them a break. I even tuck my toes. That feels good. Stretching your feet and then lean forward. What's your level of tolerance of discomfort? And then come back out. And we're going to do this a few times. You might stare forward, or you might stare down between your hands. Forward. How far can you go in your discomfort? And then come back. How far back can you bring your bum towards your heels, stretching the soles of your feet? I know some of you aren't able to do this with your feet's limitations, so in that case you would untuck and press back. And maybe just feel the difference. Tucked, resistance, untuck, press back, lengthen the spine. Now when my spine is lengthened and my bum's coming towards my heels, I'm going to drop my head and then pick it back up and look up. And drop my head, chin to chest, and pick it back up. So it's almost like I'm doing cat-cow with my neck. Look up. Press, drop your head, look back up. And now let's add the spine. So I'm going to come up into my normal tabletop. Toes are tucked or not, your choice. Bum is in the air, oh so tight, and look up. And then exhale, tail drops, chin to chest, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Let's exaggerate it. Inhale, cow. I'm going to tuck my toes and look all the way up. And then engage my core, drop my tail, chin to chest, cat. And one more round. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Neutral, and let's do sideways bend. So I'm going to look to my left ankle and back to center. And look to my right ankle and back to center. And now you know what's coming next, a little bit deeper. Look to the left, but you're trying to see your right heel. And back to center. And look to the right, but try to see your left heel. Back to center. Press back. Extended child's pose. In extended child's pose, can you press your palms down so much that your elbows lift? So my arms are nice and straight. Oh, and I'm pressing my bum towards my heels. Let's walk our arms to the left. Hands at the shoulder width apart. Lean into the rib cage, forehead down, bum and hips to the right. Walk the arms to the right. Bum and hips to the left. And then back to center, let's do wide leg extended child's pose. So my toes stay touching, knees are wide, chest to the floor. And then I'm going to come back up and we're going to do a version of playful puppy. So bum is in the air, I'm either in Sphinx or reach those arms forward, forehead down, chest towards the floor, deep stretch of the upper back. And then back to tabletop. Okay, let's do our bird dog. Right hand down, left knee down. Option to tuck that left toe. Step back right toe, look back, and I want to make sure the toes are under my heel. Left arm reach forward, flex, lengthen. Engage your core, squeeze those inner thighs, clench the bum, and lengthen. Engage and lengthen, undo, child's pose. Back to tabletop. Left hand, right knee stay down. Left foot steps back in prep to rise. Right arm reaches, lift. Engage your core, lengthen. Engage your core, lengthen. Undo, extended child's pose. And let's do same, why not? Tabletop, I'm going to move my right hand out just a little towards the edge of my mat. Right knee is down, right heel I tuck for stability. Step back left foot, shift into the right hand, maybe lift your left foot. So maybe this is it. Maybe you're going to come up on your left fingertips. Maybe you're going to reach long, or airplane, or open and stack, almost like a half moon. Undo, child's pose. Let's do the other side. Tabletop, left hand steps out a little towards the edge of the mat. I like to tuck my left foot, step back right toe, shift your weight into that left arm. I'm either up on my right fingertips, flex the right leg up, or right arm is long, or T, like an airplane, or open and stack. undo, extended child's pose. Back to tabletop. Okay, let's tuck our toes, and your choice. Hop into a forward fold or walk into a forward fold. Knees are bent and let your head go. Let's just stay here 2 breaths, either arms hugging you or grab your elbows and sway. Arms to the side, rise. Reach up, arm behind you. Back to the sky, reach up. Arc to the left. Back to the sky, reach up. And arc to the right. Wide arm swan dive. Half back. Fold, plant, hop, and lower down. Sleeping cobra, 2 breaths. And I really want you to zero in on how your lower back is feeling today. That's going to set the tone for your class, the rest of your day, or possibly in the week. Pick up your head, baby cobra. Tuck your toes, downward dog. Pedal that dog. We'll be focusing more on the dog next week. Right foot forward, left knee drop, low lunge. I want to stay squared off, flex palms, T or warrior 1 arms. I'm either going to stare straight ahead, tuck and rise is an option, closing your eyes is an option. Hands release, feet together, fold, rise, heart center. Inhale up, exhale fold. Half back, fold, plant. Your choice, how you get down. Chaturanga, hop, flop. Sleeping cobra, 2 breaths. Pick up your head, baby cobra. Tuck your toes, dog. Pedaling your dog. Left foot forward, right knee back, low lunge. Decide, are you going to stay low and stable? Or tuck and rise? Or close your eyes. Hands release. Feet together, fold. Rise, heart center. Inhale up, exhale, fold. Half back, fold, plant. Your choice, how you get down. Sleeping cobra, 2 breaths. Pick up your chest, baby cobra. Or up dog, down dog. Let's do right foot in the air, 3-legged dog. Bend your knee, open and stack, flex foot, happy dog. Back to square hips, step through high lunge. Rise, I'm gonna find my stability in my body and possibly my gaze, but most importantly my breath. Hands release, feet together, fold. Rise, heart center. Inhale up, exhale, fold. Half back, fold, plant. Knees down, heart between your hands, lower down, sleeping cobra. Pick up your heart, baby cobra, or up dog. Down dog. Left foot in the air, 3-legged dog. Bend your knees, flex, open and stack, happy dog. Come back, step through high lunge. Hands release, feet together, fold, rise, heart center. So I wanted to do a couple, actually let's do our plank while we have our energy. What happens in the plank series sometimes we get tired. So, because we're gonna stick with 2 minutes the rest of the month, today's day 26, normally we would be up to, well it says rest or 4 minutes, but we're gonna come into tabletop and step back high plank. Find your footing. And remember, if you get tired, you can press back into a dog. You're going to stay on your tippy toes and then slowly come back up. Stack shoulder over elbow over wrist. If I'm getting really tired, I'm also going to engage my core. Head in line with your spine, stare at the top of your mat. Maybe even do this in front of a mirror so you can see if you're straight. I can feel the difference. I didn't do it this weekend, or we didn't do it yesterday. Oh, so my wrists are feeling it. I also notice, because I've been eating white flour and dairy, I can feel my joints a lot more. We're almost in a minute. Keep breathing. You can do this. 1 minute. Take a dog break if you need it. Stay on those tippy toes. Or my friends who have sore toes, I could stay on the ball of my foot and come forward and back. Yeah, you're gonna think I'm lazy today. I'm feeling that wrist that I fell on in January, and it's still bruised in the base of my palm. I never got an x-ray. I didn't think I needed one. Maybe for fun I will when things open up, but what are you gonna do, right? Bruised bone, can't really do much for that. There's a saying in Persian carpet industry, there's a flaw in every Persian carpet, and the theory is that God makes nothing perfect except God. And so I feel like it's actually good if we have a little injury. Oh, guess what? 2 minutes, knees down, extended child's pose. Every so often having a little twinge in your body reminds you that you're not perfect, and that we're always a work in progress. Okay, awesome. And it's okay. It's okay if you didn't do 2 minutes. I'm funny, tiring. How someone could get to 5 minutes, I have no idea. Now the person in the picture is on her forearms doing half plank, and she's smiling. Maybe for fun, we'll try the same pose in half plank and see if it's any different. I've heard it's a lot more challenging. I was talking with Jane, and she's very happy with how much upper body strength this has afforded her and open her chest. Let's do some chest openers. We were doing more often at the beginning of this, just with in case we got COVID. Open the upper body, open the shoulders, and get the lungs going. So I'm going to come into cactus. Let's take 3 breaths, not moving. Spread fingers, jazz hands. I'm not using a wall. You do have the option to do this on the floor, opening out, or on a wall. 2 more breaths. Now, I'm going to try to challenge myself. How far back can I go? I'm imagining there's a tree, a big tree trunk behind me, and I want to wrap my shoulder blades and arms around it. So I'm going to sit upright, stare forward. In my mind's eye, I'm picturing all the muscles involved to wrap these arms behind me. Oh, it feels really good without rising my shoulders. So keep my shoulders down and wrap. I'm visualizing the shoulder blades, which are like 2 angel wings coming together in the back, and then back to center. Let's do that 3 times. Open, and back to center. Open, keep it at height, elbow and shoulder same height, and back to center, and align it with the breath. Inhale, hit your edge, pause, squeeze the shoulder blades together, exhale them together, and release. Shake it out. I'm going to switch my legs. Let's do a different variation with our cactus arms. So coming into cactus arms, can you make that triangle above you without looking? Fingers, pointer fingers touch, thumbs touch, and come back down. Cactus, side body, elbows in. Open, full cactus, fingers meet at the top in a triangle without looking. Back to cactus, elbows to your side body. Roll the shoulders back. Open to cactus, triangle above your head. Back to cactus, side body, and shake it out. We'll switch our legs once more. Let's do one of our Kundalini waking up energy exercises, but sitting. So I'm going to start spinning like a washing machine. It definitely feels different. I can feel it more in my lower back. I can't exaggerate it. And then I'm gonna start to bring my arms up higher. And so now I'm holding that imaginary beach ball, trying to do the same action. It's a little different muscles in my body. And release. Okay, switch your legs one more time. Left hand down, right arm up, reach, lengthening that whole right side of the body. Keep that right sits bone and right glute grounded. Right fingers spread, reach up. And then you're allowed to arc. First diagonal, reach out that rib cage, option to make it rounded like a ballet class. And bring it back down. Right palm down, left hand up. So left sits bone and glute grounded. Left hand flex, reach one long line. Now on a diagonal. And then the full arc. Oh my. And then let's bring the legs into this. Left leg out, right leg in. Left hand down, right arm up. How deep can I arc without lifting that right butt cheek? Oh, that feels beautiful. And then back down. Right palm down, left arm arc. Can I keep the left butt cheek down? Oh. Back down, once more. Left hand down, right arm up and arc. Right arm down, left arm up and arc. That feels amazing. And now we'll do the other side. Right leg out, left leg in. Right palm down, left arm up, arc. Oh yeah, this side's much tighter for me. Left hand down, right arm up and arc without the right bum cheek lifting. Keep that right foot flexed. You can feel a lightness in the right sits bone. Right arm down, left arm up and arc. Left arm down, right arm up, arc. Last side on this side. Last side, right arm down, left arm up and arc. Undo, quickie diamond. Okay, now I want to come back to those poses we were doing throughout the last few weeks to help open our upper body. Reverse table, reverse plank. You can do whatever wrist configuration works for you. So I like my palms, my fingers facing me. Some of you say it feels better facing away. Yeah, I can't do that at all. Some of you don't love it, but you could do sideways as long as shoulder, elbow, wrist stacked and there's no diagonal happening. So find what feels good. Remember the root to rise through the hands. So I have two places I'm rooting down in this pose, my energy and my thoughts. Right, both palms root down and my heel, oh, what am I doing? Reverse table first. I'm rooting down in 4 spots, both palms, both feet. Knees are 1 fist width apart. I might stay in here, but actually in hammock, it's a lot of effort. As soon as I open my shoulder blades back, there's that what we did earlier on the imaginary tree trunk. Glutes engaged, chest open, head in line with your spine and staring at the lights. And then come back down. Maybe I'm gonna do that 2 more times. Woo! Feet root, hands root, squeeze the bum, squeeze the shoulder blades, look at the sky. Engage the core, big breath. Exhale down. I'm gonna do it 1 more time. Can you do it? Feet root, palms root, bum squeeze, stabilize your table. And I always visualize I'm in Mykonos or one of the Greek islands, whitewashed building. I'm at a table with the sea and the wind billowing and someone serves me some amazing, maybe saganaki or a really good Greek food. And some retsina, the wine, and then lower back down. Oh, shake it out. That was a lot for a wrist. Just for you, Jane, we're gonna do a wrist thing in a second. Actually do this one first. Extend your arms. Left fingers point down, right hand helps stretch. Shake it out. Switch. Right fingers point down, left hand helps stretch. Think of Spider-Man spraying the webs from the wrist. And now we're going to do reverse plank. I, again, like my palms facing me, my fingers facing me. Everyone's different. Look down, wrists under the shoulders. Heels are gonna help me with that lift. Lift up, open the shoulders, shoulder blades roll back. I'm gonna keep my neck in line with my spine. I can definitely feel the front and back lines of my body. Exhale down. It almost feels like the same muscular engagement when we do swimmer, cobra, locust. That long, tight, muscular energy front and back of the body. One more time. Palms root down, heels root down, rise. And exhale down. Can we do it one more time? Let's do it. Stretch, stretch, shake, shake, shake. Palm, palm, root to rise. 2 more breaths. And lower back down. Good job. Okay, let's do quickie wrist stretch from all that wrist action. I'm gonna turn my hands facing me. Woo! Palms root down, and then I'm gonna lean back. I love this stretch, not everybody does. Another version, back of the hand, press those nails down. And shake it out. Okay, let's do one more. Let's do eagle. I think we did that earlier this week. We'll do eagle quickly and then we'll finish our reading. If you need more, you know what to do. More sun salutations, more planks, half planks. Hold those reverse tables and planks longer. Hold your down dogs for 5 breaths. Lengthening heel to floor. So, karate chop arms, right into left, intertwine. Shifting my weight to left foot, right leg over. Find a focal point, and I'm staying here or sitting. We haven't done any hip work, so let's see what happens. Or snake the leg, or sit and snake. 2 breaths. Hope you got some beautiful time outside today. It's a gorgeous hot day, and I'm always up for a porch visit. I had a really nice porch visit with Liz and Paul. I had a porch visit with Jane. Franca, who else in our group? Oh, Leslie. Left foot over, left arm over, snake, sit. Oh, Deanna, I saw Deanna the other day. You're always welcome, please come visit. I have lots of social distancing in the front, or if you prefer to come in the pool, that's available too. I'm totally open to that. And then release, shake it out. Hopefully you've been corresponding with your secret pen pal. I know some of you, it's not a secret anymore as long as we're still having connections within our community. So let's do our reading for today. And actually we're gonna sit for 5 minutes silent breathing. There's been a request for this. So sitting down, sweet seat, or your legs out, whatever feels better. Palms down. Shoulders back. Take a big breath in. And a letting go breath out. Take a big breath in. And a letting go breath out. Maybe do that 3 more times so that you're separating the body that you were when we were in active class, and now we're slowing it down. If you feel better lying down, that's an option. And some people find the discomfort of sitting keeps their mind sharp, and it softens them from shifting into their own thoughts, their ego and their monkey mind. In this seated Sukhasana position, notice the heaviness of the body. Certain parts of our body grow heavier when we're seated and inactive. And unfortunately, with heaviness comes discomfort. Maybe you start to feel your ankle, your bum, your knees. Take this time to go inside your body and notice all these nuances that happen in stillness. And this body awareness has kept you healthy, kept your mind sharp, so that without that safety net of a hospital or a doctor or visits or seeing people, you've been able to stay healthy and stable through your whole practice. Maybe start to notice other noises in this space. And if your brain cannot empty, purposely attach your mind and awareness to one of these sounds, or the temperature on your skin, or this bone in your bum, those sits bones digging into the hard surface of the floor. We use our senses as grounding tools, and our breath is the most important grounding tool. We can do this. 2 more minutes. Thirty more seconds. If your body's feeling annoying to you, use that as part of your awareness and meditation. Or maybe you love this, it's juicy, just sitting here in stillness. All the noticing of your physical body and your breath, the empty mind. And continue that same awareness of breathing in and out through the nose as you slowly start to blink your eyes and bring your thoughts back to the room. Good job. For some people, meditation or Shavasana is actually the hardest part of their practice. So today is yoga is asana. I don't know, interesting. So asana is a fancy word for yoga pose or yoga posture. It is the 3rd limb of the 8 limbs of yoga. So a lot of yogi scholars, especially Patanjali, said that it's actually not that important. It's one of the least important, and there's a theory that it's actually just a way to prepare your body for the sitting we just did in the stillness. The Sanskrit word asana, A-S-A-N-A, means a seat or a pose, which is why you sometimes hear the physical practice of yoga referred to as yoga asana. You also see and hear the word asana at the end of many poses written in Sanskrit. For example, dandasana, or staff pose, which is also known as staff pose. Danda means staff. Each asana invites you to take a specific seat in order to answer a question or solve a problem with your body. How do I experience myself in triangle pose? Some think it's an inversion, as opposed to a handstand, which is a definite inversion. How does my breathing change from pose to pose? And what can I learn about myself from movement and breath? And I like to look at, why does one pose feel so delicious in my body versus why do I not want to do one? Is it my mind and my body resisting a certain pose? And that's really the question, why am I resisting it? What can I learn about myself through movement and breath, and what do I feel within my body in each asana or pose? When you perform any asana, take a seat of inquiry. Through this process, you learn about yourself. Your body becomes aware, articulate, and intelligent. Yoga asana cultivates an intelligence of the body, and we've talked about on the superficial level, it makes you a better patient to your doctor. It makes you more independent in self-care and not relying on traditional Western medicine. It might make you more aware for your partner and how to help them with their body awareness, especially if they don't practice yoga or believe in going to the doctor. Thank you so much for your effort today. The good in me sees the good in you. Namaste.